So let's talk about Promise Token. I'm going to give you a huge developer update in this video. What's up, YouTube community? Welcome to InvestAsk, your #1 channel for cryptocurrency research, daily news, updates, and forecasts. My name is Syed, and we are going to talk about Promise Token and, of course, a little bit of updates on SafeMoon and Dogecoin, because these are the three cryptos that we have in our portfolio. And we are doing very well with all these three cryptos. But with that said, a few days ago, Promise Token was going exponentially to the moon. And just like everything else, all cryptocurrencies went down. So did Promise Token. And for the last 24 hours, it's 50% or less. So that kind of made me worried. And of course, a lot of comments were coming in from you guys. And I was talking about thinking about reaching out to developers, and I did. So I'm going to show you these screenshots of my conversation, which is super cool, and hopefully in the long run this is going to be massive for all the people who are holding SafeMoon. So get ready. And of course, let me get the record straight, guys. I'm not a financial advisor, of course, so whatever you do with your own crypto investments is at your own risk, and of course your own decision. So keep that in mind. I want to get that out of the way. All right, perfect. So let's dive right in. This is Promise Token. If you do not know about Promise Token, go check out my other video on what is Promise Token and the design and the white paper and everything else. But just very briefly, Promise is the world's first BEP20 token based on trust. Our token guarantees a continuously increasing price because everyone who holds the Promise Token makes a promise to hold it for at least 15 days. That is their punchline, guys. That's the design. Now, the team Promise needs to make sure that it kind of guarantees, right, the continuous increasing price. So let's dive right in. I'm going to show you first, of course, the chart quickly. Here's the current chart for Promise Token. So you'll notice if I zoom out, we're still up depending on when you bought it, right? It's just up to you, because at InvestAsk we bought it about last week or so. Yeah, it's been about 5 or 7 days only. So this is the third crypto we added to our portfolio at InvestAsk, and of course we are still early, so definitely still in profit so far. In any case, it is definitely down the way it was exponentially growing, and of course, like everything else, we get worried, right? Everything happens in crypto. We get worried if it goes down, or we become happy if it goes up, right? But that's cool. I'm cool with that. So that's the idea. And like I say, crypto is a crazy world. With that said, this is a current price. And of course, we see a nice jump, a little bit of jump back up in the green with these green candles. The liquidity is also up, and of course, the trading volume as well. All right, let's move on to what I want to show you here, of course, is the conversation that I have with the developers, right? Well, first, the marketing team. So this is the marketing team that I'm in touch with. His name is Minato Kitagawa. Of course, the Promise Token is out of Japan, and we know that. So yeah, this is my early conversation, but let me zoom in, or let me scroll down rather. So I got a question from one of my followers, and this kind of really made me, this was a few days ago, and this really made me sort of like, yeah, reach out to them and clarify, because this is very important, and I want to give you this, guys, this news right here only at InvestAsk, your #1 channel. So make sure you subscribe, and of course smash that like button. That is super appreciated, and of course thank you all very much for all of your love and support. All right, so I got a question from one of my followers, and the question was, is there an unlocked wallet holding 64.81% of the Promise BNB LP? And that's a major concern that I had. So I reached out a couple of days ago, and this is what I got in return, the reply. Now, this is from the marketing team, right? This is from the marketing team of my conversation. And of course, with this channel, everything is transparent. I bring whatever I have, and that's how it is. And that's cool. All right, so Minato replied, "Hi Syed, there is a wallet of 40% Promise Token, which soon in the community chat, the 15 days hodlers can vote what we do with it." Now, we know the community chat is still not available to all the holders, because if you go to Telegram group, and I've made a video on that, by the way, they need at least 4,000 members before they can open up a chat. And right now, there are almost I think 2,500 already. So almost touching 3,000. So just a little ways to go before the chat opens for all the Promise Token holders. So that is some exciting news right there. All right, let's come back to this. So hi Syed, there's a wallet of 40% Promise token, which soon in the community chat, the 15-day hodlers can vote on what we do. Of course, it's a community-based token. We decide what we need to do. I can connect you with one of a developer if you need more information. And because I wanted to have, of course, clarification on what's going on with this wallet, right? Why is it open 64%? That's pretty huge. And with that, of course, the crypto's coming down. That made me really, kind of concerned about all of you guys and of course myself and everyone else. Like, all right, let's clarify. Let's get some more answers from the dev team of Promise Token. All right, so I can connect you with one of the developers if you need more information to get more proper answer for your community. Awesome, I love this. This is absolutely great. This is the transparency I always look for whenever I am into a token, right? Whenever we invest, I make sure that I talk to the dev team or the marketing team or any of these team members, hopefully, right? All right, so yes, I said yes, please connect me with the developer. Thanks. Also, huge volatility, need to stop the pump and dump. This was just on a lighter note. And of course, the reply was, yes, you're right. The market is crazy right now on all cryptocurrencies, but that is normal with a new coin. It will not stop us from work more now to get fast results. So this was very, very positive. All right. So with that backdrop, with this particular data information, right, that we have, I was connected with the dev team, and I'm going to show you that conversation as well, and that was pretty cool. So hold on tight. Let me move on to my next image here. Perfect. Let me go to my first one here. Perfect. There we go. All right. So this is the, of course, the developer. All right. So same question. Of course, this was forwarded by Promise, right? By the Promise team. I got a question from one of my followers. Is there an unlocked wallet holding 64.81% of the Promise BNB LP? All right, so this is what the developer replied. Check it out. Thank you for your message. It is true that currently a considerable part of the total supply is allocated to the contract deployer address, right? Or contract deployer. It is also true that a significant part of the contract deployer is currently allocated as liquidity in the corresponding pool. So far, so good. Makes sense. At the beginning, we as developers released a certain percentage of the tokens for trading. As can be seen from the white paper, 5% of the tokens are reserved for the developer team, 2.5% for marketing, and then 50% have been burned, and the rest of the tokens are partly in circulation or still in the deployer wallet. What that means is 64% is still kind of unlocked, right? And that's really what they're looking for in the LP, what they're talking about here. All right, let's continue. So far, so good. All right, let's continue on. So we want to control the market, well, in a way where, of course, you know what that means, so that all investors can have steady growth. And that is the design for Promise Token, because they want to make sure there's continuous growth for each one of us as investors, right? And that's what they had it on their website also, on their white paper. As soon as certain number of holders exist and certain stability prevails. This comes from a large number of holders, such as 50,000 plus holders, or a liquidity of more than $1 million and a trading volume of more than $5 million in 24 hours. So at this point, let me go to the next part because there we go. So at this point, the community will decide what to do with the remaining tokens, whether they should be slowly pumped into the market or whether we should carry out a new deflation and burn all the tokens one by one. Again, the community will decide what needs to be done at that point in time. Probably, let's continue, probably the burning of the tokens will be more interesting for us and the community. Yeah, it will be definitely interesting. Why? Because, yeah, the price is going to go up because the circulating supply is going to disappear, tokens will be burned, and boom. That's the idea, right? So probably the burning of the tokens will be more interesting for us and the community, in which case the entire tokens of the deployer wallet, now this is the same deployer wallet, the 64%, right? Currently in the LP, in the deployer wallet. So in which case the entire tokens of the deployer wallet are gradually burned at specified dates. Now it could be 1 month, 2 months. Again, the community will decide, they'll vote upon it, and that's what is happening. So this will result in 90% of the tokens from the total supply no longer being available. Check this out, guys. Let me repeat that. This will result in 90% of the tokens from the total supply no longer being available. The value of each remaining token will then rise rapidly, which will lead to a huge growth for each and every single investor of Promise Token. That's the Promise Token, guys. That's what we're talking about. And the only thing here is, of course, that this team, this Promise team, holds true to their promise, or what they're saying, whether it's the dev team, whether it's the marketing team, or whether it's the company itself. So a huge update. I wanted to bring this up because I was getting a lot of comments from, of course, all of you regarding Promise Token. So I wanted to make this and make sure it's all transparent. Now, this was, of course, a few days ago. I'm still in conversation with them every single day. Everything comes up. Many other questions that you guys are asking. And of course, I'm checking to the team and getting the answers for every one of us. All right. So based on this, let me go to the website here for Promise Token right here. Again, this is the token based on trust. Our token guarantees a continuously increasing price because everyone who holds the Promise Token makes a promise to hold it for at least 15 days. There you go. This is the update, guys. I wanted to bring this in for you, for everyone. And of course, my reply was, thank you for the update. I will let the community know. And now you guys know. Let me know in comments what you think. In all backdrop, this is definitely, certainly a long-term. All cryptos are long-term, guys. This is not a pump and dump. We're not into, becoming millionaires. Yeah, every day, all night, every day, all night long, right? The idea is that, yes, you allocate a certain percentage of your investments into certain assets that you think are, of course, have potential after doing your own research, as always. And then once you do that, then of course, we diversify our portfolio. And that's common investing strategies, guys, right? But of course, we're, we all happy when the price goes up, and then we get a little bit of agitated, right, when the price goes down. But that's crypto, guys. All right, hold on to your horses, right? Because based on Promise Token, it's definitely still a long-term scenario. And with every crypto, think about Bitcoin, guys. 64,000 was the high, and now it's 43,000. Boom, what happened? Whether it's Elon Musk or whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. It's just crypto world, and that's how it works. So keep in mind when you invest your hard-earned money into cryptocurrency or crypto tokens or crypto coins or whatever it is, right? Crypto assets. All right, and of course, diversify your portfolio. That's all we have. So right now at Invest Desk, we have 3 tokens or 3 cryptos. We have Dogecoin as number 1, of course. We added that 2.5 months ago, and then we have SafeMoon. We added that about a month ago, 3 to 4 weeks, and then now we have Promise Token, which we just added last week. And of course, with all these, with all this data and information, I think this is going to be huge moving forward in the long run. As long as all of this, what I'm reading here in the chat with the Promise team, holds to be true. All right, so yeah, that's a quick update and a huge update from the dev team, from the marketing team of Promise Tokens. And of course, we are all transparent, and Invest Desk is your #1 channel for crypto research, daily news, updates, and forecast. And of course, please subscribe, smash that like button, and of course, the bell notification so you get notified every single time there is a new and breaking news. All right, so this is the Promise Token dev update and the marketing update. I wanted to bring this up because this is important, and this was an excellent question by one of our subs here, one of our subscribers. And keep your comments coming, because definitely that's how we do. That's how we talk to the dev team. That's how we talk to the marketing team and clarify our questions. All right, with that said, let me quickly also summarize SafeMoon, because that is also our token in our portfolio here. And SafeMoon is back up at 73.50 and 73, which is super cool. Of course, there was a dip yesterday because all cryptos were down, and now slowly they're coming back up. Even Bitcoin is coming back up, Ethereum is up, the entire market is now up, right? And that's perfect. So SafeMoon is back to where it was, and huge updates from the SafeMoon team. I've covered that in the yesterday video and live streams that I do every day about the AMA, about the Gambia, the country where SafeMoon is going to be working with, implementing SafeMoon as a cryptocurrency in that country, which is super cool. And once again, that's long term. Let the project roll, guys. And keep in mind, SafeMoon is just a 2.5 to 3 month old company with a 4.2 billion market cap. And let me give you a tip of the day, by the way, that makes you comfortable. If this market cap goes to 30 billion, this price is going to be only a couple of zeros or 3 zeros. There you go. So let's work on getting the market cap up, guys. That's an interest for all the community members, right? Everyone that holds SafeMoon. So that's the update for SafeMoon. And of course, here's the SafeMoon chart. It's back to 7074. That's what's happening. Of course, there's an hour delay, but that's the price. All right. Finally, we have Dogecoin. Perfect. Holding very, very steady. A nice floor at about 50 cents, 49 to 50 cents, which is perfect, which is awesome. And of course, we're waiting for the Coinbase listing in the next 3 to 4 weeks for Dogecoin. And of course, Elon Musk then buys Dogecoin, and boom, that's it. Rest is history, guys. Rest is history. So these are the huge updates. I want to bring that up in this video so that you're comfortable with Promise Token, what is happening with, of course, the dev team, the marketing team, and of course the open 64% of the Promise BNB LP, and what's going to happen with that. So the community decides. So go ahead, just go to Telegram, the Promise Telegram. I'll have a link in the description, or go to the website, join the group. Once the 4,000 holders are part of the Telegram group, they will open up the chat, and of course the entire community members will be able to then communicate, and that's awesome. It's a brand new token, so give it some time, guys. Only a week or two or whatever for us to get into it, right? So hang in there, hang tight. I wanted to bring this huge developer update for you guys for Promise Token, and then also summarize SafeMoon and Dogecoin. And with that, my name is Syed, and InvestDesk is your #1 channel for crypto research, daily news, updates, and forecasts. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and of course, smash that like button before you go, and the bell notification so you get notified every single time there is a news update that you can make informed decisions. So thanks so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.